Hi, Leo. My name is Ginger, and I'm going to read the tarot for you for the month of April 2025. And we're already in April 2025. And that's okay by me because, you've probably already seen all the other tarot readers' April readings. So here you go. Here's a new one for you. Um, Thanks for coming in and joining me tonight. Let's see. What do the guides want you to know for April 2025, Leo? What bright new things, or let's see, where are we? We're almost to, are we almost to a full moon? Right? Let me see. Sorry, I've been kind of busy with my life and not really paying attention to the moon cycles, but I believe we're coming up to a full moon. So, how have your endeavors since the new moon been going, I wonder? I hope they have been very successful. And, well, of course, for a lot of us, it seems that the cycle is that we're dealing with our shadow side and trying, working with it, cleaning it up, accepting it, loving it, doing with it what we need to do so that we can be better people, right? I think most signs are experiencing this energy, and I'm sure that you are not exempt. So let's see. But you know what? The good thing about it is if we're doing that work, then we always have something to look forward to. And the more we continue to be self aware and do this work, the easier it is for us. You have the card of transition. These are frequency cards, sacred geometry activations, and it talks about our frequency. You have the frequency of transition. Nobody else has gotten this card so far. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Well, fire signs always like ease and grace, and I'm sure you do too, Leo. The next card is the throat chakra, and that makes sense because, accepting things with ease and grace are expressed with our words. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self expression and our sense of peace and balance. In this country, we really need a sense of peace and balance. That's my experience. I work at it every day to have a sense of peace and balance. So that is necessary. Okay, so let's pull a couple of cards from the Lifruma deck and get more of a theme for your month, this month of April. While I'm shuffling, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like and subscribe, it's for free and for fun, and it costs you nothing, right? And if you enjoy the readings, maybe you'd like to share with some friends. That would be great too. I'd appreciate that. Thanks. All right, here we go from the Lifruma. Okay, we have earthly power, thy earthly power, thy earthly power. Earth power, personal power, thy power, thine alone, carved in stone before birth, in that other place. Sizzle of the cosmic gift that awaits birthing through you, by you, for you. Esoteric secrets of the full moon eclipse. Where worry and ruin are dissolved by the light of being seated in the earth. The earth magus, old sacral cycle completed. Shadows burnished, soul refurnished. There you go, Leo. You're doing your work. I love it. The next one, that is really awesome. The next one is called Past Whirlpool. Nostalgia. Here we are with nostalgia. That has been a theme for April for most of the signs. Yes, and I agree with this. Nostalgia is a poison vine winding its toxic, creeping arms around your feet to hold you still in the vortex of swirling memories. As the past chokes and drags you under into all that was, it creates a growing, tangling debt on the steps you should take to walk your future. Erder is here to hold you back. Erder praises your past glories. Erder knots them into the failures you allowed to shame you. Stop, Erder. Dead. Dead is what the past is. Erder is a god. Wow. You don't let that. So, isn't that interesting? When we work on our stuff, it seems to come around pretty strong right away to check us out, to see if we're still not interested. Do you find that? I find that to be true. Very interesting. So you're doing your work. Good for you, Leo. I'm really proud of you. Awesome. And you know what? I think because I feel that there's a lot of strength in you, Leo, to stand up to that nostalgia theme, that you don't have to keep going back to your past. What is the point of going back to the past unless you haven't healed it? And there's always a time to heal it. There's a time to heal it and then let it be for a while. You feel good. And then more learnings from the past hurts and wounds come up for us, and we heal that. Each time it's a little different because it shows it's the peeling of an onion, and each layer that we remove, it changes the healing, and the healing that's needed, the woundedness that shows is a little different from the time before. So we never completely become fully healed, and our wounds never completely heal over until maybe we die. And then maybe we've done such a good job that they do become healed over. But the thing about it is that you then become the wounded healer. And if I were to be healed, I want to be healed by someone who knows what I'm talking about and what I'm dealing with. And a wounded healer would know that. So good for you. I've had these cards probably 10 years, 10 years, and I've never used them. Legends, Anne Stokes Legends Tarot. And I bought one of her puzzles, a puzzle, like 1,000-piece puzzle or something last year, and we did the puzzle. I love her artwork, her fantasy artwork. It was a puzzle, a dragon puzzle. But in this deck, she has unicorns and dragons, all those kind of mythical creatures. Very cool. Fairies. Yes, very cool. So let's give this deck a try for you, Leo. See, what do we have for Leo? What does Leo need to know for their best and highest good? And just because you love them, spirit guides. What does Leo need to know? Can I get in there? There we go. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, for Leo. Okay, the first card out, your energy or the energy of your situation, is the Four of Wands. Well, that's the marriage card. Or it is the card of having set a goal, and doing the work every day to achieve that goal. It's like the full moon, when you start something new at the full moon cycle, at the beginning of the full moon, and by the at the new moon, and by the full moon, you should know, how is it going for you? Are you dedicated to it? Are you dedicated to that project or that goal or that dream? Is it really your dream? You'll find out how things are going by the time the full moon comes. Am I working toward achieving my goal? So it's either the wedding card or, commitment of some sort. It's a commitment. That's what it is. That's your energy. Ooh, the card that crosses you for good or bad is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is the card of fast movement. They're all the same. They all look like this, only they have different numbers of wands of Pegasus on them. So fast movement, you're going to be getting a message very quickly, maybe about how your commitment is doing. At the base of the reading, which is why the reading is taking place, we have the Page of Cups This is interesting. She's the Page of Cups. I'm getting something here. It is as though she's becoming that wolf. At first, I thought maybe she was frightened and the wolf was protecting her, but I feel as though she's becoming that wolf. That is Page of Cups. So that is her. Her gift is to transmute, transform. That makes sense to me. Transform emotion, transform pain into joy, into healing. Well, and the Page of Cups is a very intuitive, very intelligent, very creative energy, very artistic, creative in an artistic sort of way. It's not, you could be a mathematician as the Page of Cups. You could certainly be, and you'd be a creative mathematician. Math is a philosophy, and maybe you'd create a new philosophy as an adult. But this is a very youthful energy. So you're starting something new, and this Eight of Wands is all about something new coming in, a new message, a new change in your life. Oh, how nice. In your recent past, we have the Star, the card of hope, the card of Aquarius. It's the card of hope. And it's as though she's looking into the egg of a dragon that's not yet hatched. So she's hopeful. That's a hopeful energy. At the top of the reading, the card that points to the possible outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to say, the Queen of Pentacles, you may be, I'm going to say that this is a business mentality, that you have a business mentality, that maybe your goal is directed toward a business, starting one, or doing something new with a current business to attract more clientele or different types of people to your business. And she's the queen of success. Whatever it is you're doing, she's the queen of success. And so her strategies are winning strategies. And this is pointing to the outcome. The near future is the Eight of Cups. That's the card of major change. Eight of Cups is the card of major change, of walking away from something that used to be the love of your life. But things have changed there. You've grown, and maybe what you're leaving has not grown with you. And it's like if you were to stay in the situation, it would kill your soul. And so this is sort of like your calling, a life calling of sorts. This is a very heavy duty card. It's not a major arcana, but it's just as powerful for me as far as in tarot readings. Very powerful energy of moving on. You're moving on and not really knowing where the path is taking you, but it's a divine path. And if you don't take it, it's slaying your soul not to take it, difficult as it may be. High Priestess is your energy right now. So the cards that I've just set down, before I pulled the High Priestess, this is all telling us why the reading is taking place. What are the elements? Who are the players? What's going on here? So the reason is that you are transforming. You are in transition, right? You are in transition. You have done your shadow work. You've done your work. And I think this card of walking away has to do with your past. You're walking away from your past because this endeavor that you're undertaking would not be possible if you were living in the past, okay? In any way, even just in your head, okay? Now we're moving into the present. You are the High Priestess. Leo, you are the High Priestess. That's a powerful energy. And you know why? Because you've been doing your work, so you're very conscious and aware of yourself and those around you. And You're connected to your guides and your teachers and the divine. You're very connected, and you're very open right now to who you are and where you want to go. So the high priestess there makes sense. That's your energy. Oh, the energy around you. Oh, this is just like these two Lifruma cards. So you're the high priestess, and the energy around you is the devil. Yeah, of course. You're starting out on something new, and in the past, we would be saying, "Oh my God, the devil's there. I'm too afraid. I can't. It must mean that I shouldn't do this." But you're not living in the past anymore. So this devil is showing up just to see, well, let's see, is she convinced? Is he or she convinced that they can move forward with their big new plan, their big, bold new plan? Who do they think they are? Well, I think you're going to show them. You are going to show them because in your hopes and fears position or your hopes and dreams position, you have the King of Pentacles, and he looks a little devilish himself. So he's not afraid. This is the big daddy of the coin. This is a really positive forward motion for you. I'm going to say that your business would be, or your new endeavor is going to be very, very successful. It is going to bring in the Ching. The outcome. Oh, the outcome is the Two of Pentacles. Well, I like that. I like the Two of Pentacles as the outcome because that means you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. You're wanting to attract new clientele. You are going to be busy. And be damned the devil, get out of my way. Wow, what a reading. What a great reading. So you have transition. Your throat chakra is loud and clear. It is loud and clear. Nothing blocking your throat chakra. And then we have the card about your earthly powers. You have earthly powers. You are grounded and you are connected. And you have recently overcome major past issues from your past that have been holding you up, that have been blocking you, your trust in yourself and your faith. So you've overcome that. Your energy in the why this is happening this way is the Four of Wands, the card of commitment, crossed by the Eight of Wands, which is a fast message coming in, quick change. The reason the reading is happening is that you have the energy of the Page of Cups, which is a transformative energy. Transformative. In your recent past, we have the Star, and the card at the top of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles, which definitely points to the outcome of this reading. She's a beautiful energy for you in this reading. And then you have the Eight of Cups, the card of needing to walk away on that spiritual quest, which is saying goodbye to your past. You've overcome some major hurdles, Leo, is what I'm going to say. You've really overcome and integrated what has happened in your past, and that has made you who you are today. And in integrating that makes you just all the more beautiful, right? It makes you more beautiful, more attractive to others. There's more depth to you, and it sort of like brings a new glow to your face. So when people see you, they can see that they can feel safe with you because you feel safe with you, right? I think that's awesome. So that's why this is happening. And you're the high priestess. You have the devil here saying, wait a minute. He's tapping you on the shoulder like, don't forget me. And you're like, you're out of here. I'm not interested. And then you have the King of Pentacles showing us that your new endeavor is going to take off and that you are firmly committed to it. And it will be very successful. And then you have the Two of Pentacles at the end because you are going to be busy. That is a wonderful reading, Leo. I love that reading. So I wish you the best. Good luck to you, and I'll see you in May. All right. Bye-bye.